In example 106 is another simple interest calculation we're going to do. So we know that the formula we're going to be using is this one right here. A is equal to P times 1 plus RT. So let's see what information they've given us and what we're being asked to find. It says you invest some money at 10% annual simple interest. So that's the value for R, 0.1. And you want to end up with $500 in 9 months. So the time, T, 9 months is 9/12 or 3/4. And we want to end up with $500. And that means that that's the future value we want to have. So we know a value for A, and it's the value for the principal that we don't know. So working with this formula, there's a couple choices open to us. We could certainly plug in the values we know first and then solve. What I'm going to do, I think, is just do a little bit of algebra to solve this equation, rearrange this a little bit so that it's solved for P. So I'm going to divide each side by 1 plus RT. And that gives us the equation P equals A divided by 1 plus RT. And now we're looking at a formula where we're ready to plug in the values that we do know, and it will just spit out the principal that we're after. So we know that the value of A is 500. The value of R is 0.1. And T is 3/4. And simplifying the denominator, 0.1 times 3/4. Well, 3/4 is 0.75. So 0.1 times 0.75 is 0.075. And so if we add 1 to that, we'll get 1.075. And so now all we need to do is divide 500 by 1.075. $465.12. Now, our answer that we got, of course, went beyond the hundredths place. We're rounding it to the hundredths place because our units are in currency, are in dollars, and so we don't have much of an interpretation beyond the hundredths place. So I'm just rounding to the nearest penny. And there's the principal required to end up with $500.